Hello, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of the Limitless Landscapers Podcast. I'm Paula, your host and the Landscapers Coach. And today I'm talking to you about the ultimate marketing hack that any business, big or small, can do that should really lead to you getting many more leads in the door and more quality leads in the door. If this is of interest to you, let's go to the show.
As the co-founders of the Landscaper Circle, we help you get more money, time and freedom to become limitless. Through our experiences as fellow landscapers and our tried and tested methods, if you want help with your marketing, managing or growing your business, you've definitely come to the right place. If you're a landscaper, garden designer or supplier to the industry, then hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. Now, let's get back to the show.
Hello. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Limitless Landscapers Podcast. I'm Paula, your host, the Landscapers Coach. How are you this afternoon? I'm talking about today a single marketing hack that can not only bring you more business, but absolutely make your marketing easier. And it starts with some market research. Now, even though I have been in the landscaping industry for 14 going on 15 years, and I've been doing and studying and learning about marketing and sales for longer than this in my previous business and life, I still like to keep my ear to the ground. So I believe that doing competitor research and market research, particularly potential client research, is really important, because the thing about market research is it's just about getting to know people. So personally, I don't think you should assume that you're your potential clients. I don't think that you should assume just because you've spoken to a handful of clients on the phone that you should know that's what every client wants. And you might not have done any of this research for years. I myself haven't done it for a while, but I am looking to develop TLC in more ways than one. And I am putting a request out to you guys, really, because I really want to get to know you guys more. So I would love to have your feedback on basically what you need in your business at this time, what you want or what you feel you need support wise and resource wise and content wise, so that essentially I can deliver that for you. You get more value. Now, the reason I need you guys to help me with this is because you guys are my clients. You guys are potential clients, existing clients, friends of mine, of TLC, and you guys, I need to know how you tick and what you need, because if I know what you need, I can provide that, in which case you get the value, you build and grow your business, and I get to offer something of high value to you too. So it's really important. And that's why I have been running throughout summer this feedback for a freebie. So I'm asking you to fill in a Google form or to book on a 10-minute call with me, just so I can ask you some basically market research questions, take all that feedback and literally see what content you need in your life. So it's super beneficial if you could take 10 minutes, just fill in the form or book in a call with me. I'm going to put the link to that feedback form in the show notes. But the other reason about market research and why it's so important is not only do you get to know your clients, but you get to take the words that they say to you and utilize them in your marketing, so that your marketing is directly speaking to more of your potential clients. It takes any guesswork out of your marketing and it really resonates with the right client. So it's really important to do this. Now, I'm going to be doing this in my landscaping business as well. So not just for TLC and developing valuable content, but also creating valuable content that's going to attract new clients to my landscaping business as well. So it's really important. And it's as simple as creating surveys, but ultimately you need to think about what answers are you looking for? So what do those questions need to be to elicit those answers? The problem with marketing, this is why I call market research the ultimate marketing hack, because although you'll probably be put off because it takes time, I have done this myself. I've completely surface level marketing, completely created surface level marketing content that doesn't quite resonate because I just wanted to get to the end goal, which was get people on the list, get people signed up, get people booking in for a consultation, get in front of people, sell. Whereas if you actually go deeper and find out what makes your clients tick, what they truly want for you, then you are going to get to their exact pain points. You are going to find out exactly what they want, and then you can create that experience, that product, those feelings that they're looking for. You can create that for them. It's important because market research allows you to delve deeper within your client persona. It can really help build your client avatar, which I know all of us have discussed at one point. I've certainly banged on about it on this podcast multiple times, but it's important that you utilize the information then. If you're going to go to the extra lengths to conduct market research, then you really then have to listen to and collate the responses and then utilize it to create better marketing, better content, more value for your clients. It's all about understanding them and then creating what they want, because that's how your marketing then becomes brilliant, because then you've got a complete connection between what you're offering and what your clients want. The problem is, and what we always do, and I've been on multiple courses about marketing, lead generation. I've been on one recently. It was really good, but it's all surface level. You are doing the guesswork. You are literally guessing what you think your potential clients want and then creating content around that. If you are rushing, like I often do, and you're not taking the time to really think about your client, then the content you create is a waste of time because it's not going to connect with them. It's not going to resonate with them enough to make them pick up the phone and book a consultation with you. It's not going to resonate enough for them to jump on your website. So it's really important that you spend the time at the market research end and the effort, because it is a bit of effort. You have to think about what you want to get out of it. You have to create the survey. You have to make space in your diary if, like me, you're going to offer some one-to-one calls. And then you have to make it valuable to them to give you that. Hence why I'm offering a freebie, which can be anything, by the way. It can be a one-to-one coaching session, 30-minute coaching session. It can be a template that I've got, such as cash flow, pricing, etc. It can be one of the masterclasses I've run in the past, a webinar. It can be a planner. Any of these things that I've created, if one of these items you think that's perfect, that's what I want now, then please fill in the feedback form or jump on a call with me, and then we can book you in for your freebie or get your freebie out to you. So it's really important that you get something from the people you are asking for feedback from in order to get them engaged and also to get the valuable feedback, because that's essentially what you need. You need their honest feedback, information, in order to create better products, better services, better connection, and better marketing. And that is why I wanted to come on here today, because not only do I need your help with my market research, but in thinking about this on a bigger scale, I sat down with Charlotte today actually, and we were mapping out ideas for TLC, ideas for Aura, ideas for the podcast. It all starts with market research. So you'll probably see me sending out surveys, whether you're part of TLC, whether you're on our Aura database. On the podcast, I'll certainly be talking about it, but there'll be more surveys going out. I'm also going to utilize my amazing admin lady, Anne-Marie, to start looking through the data we have on our clients of Aura Landscapes to see if we can identify top clients and see what the traits are that they all possess, see if there's any areas that are top performing areas, see if there are products that are really popular with our clients, in which case we could capitalize on that, see what makes them tick. Essentially, the importance of it and why it is the ultimate hack is you are going to find out so much about your clients. You are going to find out so much just by doing either a survey, a call, or like I'm doing, where you basically trawl through the data as well. So you can find out a lot more. So it makes your building of an ideal client or an ideal customer avatar much easier. And then it makes your marketing much stronger, much better, because then you've worked on your ideal client, you understand what they need and want, and then it's all about creating the content, creating the services, and then creating the marketing and the message to get through to them. But it all begins with the client. So that's what I wanted to basically chat about. I am going to be sending out an email if you are on my database this week to request that you get involved in this freebie, feedback for a freebie. And I urge you to do it, if not just to see how I've set up the survey and the questions I've asked, but also so that I can understand you guys better and then give you more content that you truly want. So that's my ultimate marketing hack. Use market research to your marketing advantage. I could write everybody a marketing campaign today and tell you to do X, Y, and Z, and it will generate certain leads. However, the content you're creating will not be resonating with your clients and potential clients. And it's all surface level stuff. It's all the same old tactics that worked 10 years ago that work now. It goes on a bit of a repeat. Sometimes it'll be more digital. Sometimes it'll be offline. Sometimes it will just be a mix of both. But essentially, none of the marketing pillars change. They're all the same. So how do you become different? How do you differentiate yourself from every other landscaper out there? Well, I would suggest that you get to know your potential client through market research. You collate the information and then you utilize that information to your marketing advantage. So you can create messages that evoke feelings, that evoke that connection to you, that you understand them, and then you create the value that they want and that they're going to eventually buy. So that is what I wanted to come to you today. As I say, please, if you don't mind, take 5 or 10 minutes out of your day to fill in the link. It's just a Google form, and then I can send you a freebie of your choice. And yeah, that'd be much appreciated. Like I say, link is in the show notes. And if you want any more information or want to book a discovery call with me, go and email paula@thelandscaperscoach.co.uk. So that's it for me this week. Just as an aside, I am going to be recording with these on and on my phone for the future until I find a camera that attaches to my new PC in my new home office. So until that day, just be prepared to see me with these on. I'm still going to keep the brick background, and I'm still here every week on the Limitless Landscapers podcast, trying to deliver some value to you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week on the Limitless Landscapers podcast.